All right.
Very good.
And action.
Gotta review my knots.
That's
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
This is going to be basic rope rescue. What we're going to be covering now is just enough to where you guys can help the truck or the squad get the job done. Basically, tie knots, helping them set up simple systems, maybe helping them set up an anchor along the way. All right. What we're going to go over today, the basic knots and where we're going to use them. This is something you should know from fire standards. It's all really simple figure eights, butterfly type stuff. So you guys are going to be hopefully good to go. You new guy.
You can point at me.
Second new guy. All right, we're going to go over some types of anchors, just simple setups like load sharing or self-equalizing anchors.
What kind of sharing?
Load sharing. Yes, load sharing. And we're going to do some simple mechanical advantage systems, the ones that we use most often. All right.
This one you need to pay attention to. Did I say no?
Alright, most of the knots that are used in climbing are the figure eight knots because they're fairly easy to do, they're easy to inspect, they keep, they hold really well, they're efficient. Most of the figure eight knots you only lose about 23% of the rope's strength when you tie it, so it's good news. We're going to go over the figure eight on a bite, double loop figure eight follow through, a butterfly, and just like in standards, all knots get safeties.
Except for butterfly.
Well, yeah. Good reading, yeah, you're paying attention. Alright. Figure eight knot. It's popular among climbers. It's the basis for all of the figure eight family. If we can have the new guy come up front.
Coincidentally, same last name, no relation.
Maybe. We're going to have him demonstrate how we're going to do these knots.
No relation.
Alright.
Both in front.
Oh, look at that. There's already one on the end.
Oh.
Try it again, rookie.
Alright.
Oh, Kyle, give me this stuff.
We're going to do a basic figure eight. Oh, look at him. He's a master. You show everybody so they see.
Left, maybe.
Alright.
Good.
Basic figure eight looks like an 8. Alright.
Transition.
Figure eight on a bite. It's very versatile. We use it for a lot of different things on the fire ground. You can use it for an anchor to connect your main line to your anchor, to connect your hull system to the anchor. The tail is really, really long.
That sucks.
Wow. Need to need like 6 inches of tail. Encouraging 6 inches. There you go. Much better. Alright. We also use the figure eight on a bite for when you're clipping in to rescuers or patients. Good job. And that's about it for that one. Alright, benefits of figure eight on a bite. Like I said earlier, it keeps a lot of the rope strength, 77% of it. So you say, you know, that's a lot better than like 60% that you get with other knots. Like a bowline, you get about 57 to 60%.
Where does the other 30-something% go?
You lose it inside the knot with all the bends and twists and things, the more bends and twists you have, sharp bends, it
Mhm.
loses its strength.
Softball.
Goes into the SM.
Yeah.
Only the Mexican ones.
You can do things with the figure eight. You can place it in the middle of the rope and make it an inline figure eight. Use that to add a system, or you just need to connect the two together. There again, it's best used for connecting anchors, carrying loads, and connecting rigging to rescuers and patients. Yes, Taser.
You say that it keeps 77% of the strength. What's the original strength? Like how many pounds can safety rope hold?
9,000 pounds.
So approximately 77% of that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright. Double loop figure eight.
You're welcome.
Let's see it. Daniel, I think you can do it. We've practiced before.
I'm not rookie.
Uh-oh.
Does anybody else want to try while we're doing this? The other rookie
I was
want to
already
try?
standing.
Missed.
Oh!
Alright. This is a really secure knot, just like the rest of the figure eight family.
Oh boy.
Easy to tie for most people. Oh look, he got it. Almost. So close. It's right there. There you go. When we're using this for a dress it up a little bit and be good to go. Good job. Alright, if we're using this for
Thank you.
a load sharing anchor, you want to have the loops offset, which means you want to have one bigger than the other. Are either of y'all familiar about that, Daniel or Michael?
Never heard that.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by something. Can you repeat that?
Making the one loop bigger for a
Oh. What are the advantage of that?
self-equalizing anchor.
What was the question then?
Can you
Can you
demonstrate
do
how
it?
to tie it?
Can you do it?
Stand by. Stand by, stand by.
When the legs are even like that, you can use it for things. If you make it big enough, you can use it for the lower end of the rescue harness. There you go. Michael's got it.
Kind of.
It is not good for you. The
It would
tears
need to be
big.
bigger.
I mean,
but
it would need to be
a lot
gigantically
bigger.
It
bigger.
is
but
not
yes.
good for you at all.
Why can't you say that
He's
I'm
got
doing
the
good
idea.
on a different level of what?
Did you see how to do it?
No, I didn't see
Okay. Well, we'll go over that.
I'm not 1,000% sure how I did it, but yeah.
Don't you that?
Thanks a lot.
I'm just kidding.
It was easily.
If you are going to use this to connect to a load, it makes no difference in strength if you connect both or just one. You actually lose part of your strength in your rope if you connect just, if you tie it just like this and you put a figure eight on the bite right next to it, the figure eight on the bite is actually better and stronger than having it tied as a double loop. It doesn't make it any better. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And if you're using it on a load, you want both of the ears connected together. You don't want to just connect one.
Oh,
Yes, really.
very interesting.
According to CMC's website. All right.
Works-cited, works-cited.
Yep, works-cited boobs there.
All right. Figure eight follow through.
Oh, fucker.
It's the same thing as a figure eight on a bite, except you tie it individually.
Following
Leave it
through.
Following through.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
Ah,
Here. You can tie it through here. Tie it around the object right there. What you do is you leave it loose, like Daniel is here, and then you just follow it back through, same way you did. There you go. See how Daniel did that? Tanzer's just got to figure it out on the bite.
I did it all through.
Not around an object.
On the air.
Oh.
You got around an object.
Boo.
Same thing was the figure eight on a bike. Has high rope efficiency and is very strong. Tying around the load or connecting to a harness while you're up in the air, you need to go get it done, and you don't have a beaner, so you tie it through your D-ring.
You need,
Yeah,
Yep.
don't do it.
I got you.
He was still in the same place Donnie did on the last one.
Oh.
Yeah.
what is that?
That is a butterfly knot.
Oh, I see it.
I see.
Throwing in the towel on that one.
Yeah, that's Michael was doing one of those a minute ago. I think he knows how to do that one.
Yep.
Good job, Donnie.
Michael.
Great work. Michael, yeah, change it up a little bit.
What the hell happened?
The butterfly knot is, if you look it up, it's gonna be called the Alpine butterfly knot. Just a little food for thought for you guys. It's a strong knot, easy to tie. It's used for midline rigging, when you need to put a loop in the middle.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, you didn't see it?
He doesn't know how to tie it.
I don't.
Okay. Wrap it around your hand. Inside. And then inside again.
Stagger pops.
And then a loop.
Out, out, in.
This one goes underneath. It's kind of small, but.
Oh, the sheep chain.
Alright.
So you grab that one all the way in the back?
Loose fingers middle.
Loose fingers, but
Inside.
Inside.
they showed us how to do this before. I was sucking over the back.
Through the middle. Through the hole.
Over the back and through the hole.
Through the hole. And pull a little bit through the hole so you get a decent sized loop. There you go. And pull it. Perfect. Like that.
Thumbs finger middle.
Boom.
Thumbs finger middle.
Thumbs finger middle.
Okay?
Can I
All right.
show you the throwing bowling? That's pretty cool.
Dragon ball.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon
This
ball.
knot, it doesn't matter which direction your load is being pulled. It's not going to affect the knot in any way. It doesn't hurt it if you pull it in any direction, up, down, side to side, backwards. It's all good. Strong all the way through. All right, now we're going to go into some types of anchors. We're not going to go into how you wrap the anchors. We're just going to talk about the types that we use most here. We have load sharing anchors and load distributing anchors, which we usually call self-equalizing anchors. Okay. On the left, we have a self-equalizing anchor. What this means is you have two anchors, and they're each holding equal weight of the load, which increases the efficiency of the system. If you have all your weight on one anchor, and one anchor gives, you're going to hit the ground, and that's not good. So redundancy, you want to have more than one anchor. On the right, you have the load distributing or self-equalizing anchor, which no matter which direction the load moves, if it sways to the right or to the left, it's going to still have equal weight on both anchors. Whereas with the load sharing anchor, you only have equal weight if the line, if your main line is in line with your load. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, it won't slide. Whereas with the load distributing, if for some reason your load shifts while it's en route, it will still keep equal pounds on each system, on each part of the anchor. Mechanical Advantage systems. We use a Z-Rig and a 4-to-1 a lot. The double J is something we use if we're low on equipment, but it's not really ideal for what we try to accomplish. I personally like the Z-Rig because it's really easy. It doesn't use a whole lot of equipment. It easily converts to a lower end system. Z-Rig is basically a 3-to-1, but your system and your hull is all the same. Any questions? We use the 4-to-1 to connect to a main line for hauling. It's very easy to set up. You just take two double pulleys and wrap them, and then you can take Brusix and connect that to your main line for your haul. Easily converts to a 5-to-1. Basically, you just flip it over, change where the load goes or where your knot goes, and then it becomes a 5-to-1 easy conversion. The double J is something that we use when we don't have a lot of equipment to work with. Basically, you have the middle of your rope tied to an anchor, and you have the bottom comes down and makes a J, and you connect one end to another pulley, and then you have a 2-to-1 here and a 2-to-1 here, and your load is connected to this line here, and so you have a 4-to-1. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody good? AJ?
Yes.
Got
Is
it.
that the one we set up on here? What time is it?
Yes.
Probably. We've done it a few times.
So you put two 2-to-1s together. Is that basically what the promise to me?
Two 2-to-1s, yep.
What's the advantage of having a double J as opposed to a regular 4-to-1?
It uses less equipment. Instead of having two double pulleys, you have two single pulleys. And you can also do it with carabiners or,
So if you have a 2-to-1 and you add another 2-to-1, you get 4-to-1.
great.
Can I multiply it and get more?
If you add another system to it, you can.
Can I just multiply two 2-to-1s to get more than just adding 2 2-to-1s? Why not?
So that's not how it works.
It won't work,
If you have a 2-to-1
right?
I can do
and
two
you
at
put
once.
another 2-to-1 on it, that
You,
makes it a
right,
4-to-1.
you take a 2-to-1, you add another 2-to-1, you're gonna get a
You multiply the two
4-to-1.
You multiply the 2-to-1 to the
So you
2-to-1.
take a 2-to-1 and you multiply by another 2-to-1 to get a 4-to-1.
4-to-1.
What? Can you add the two 2-to-1s together instead of multiplying them
No,
to get a 4-to-1?
no,
Why not?
because you're multiplying the mechanical advantage, not adding it.
I'm pretty sure if I add a 2-to-1 plus another 2-to-1, I'm gonna get a 4.
Yes, but also if you multiply a 2 and a 2, you get 4.
So if you multiply 2 times 2 is 4, and if you add 2 plus 2 is 4,
Yes,
so division, excuse me, multiplication and addition
Yes.
are
If you take a 2-to-1,
interchangeable?
with 2s. 2 2s.
Just 2s.
Yes.
Are you?
Well, no, actually one. Two.
Why not?
No,
Why don't
she
you
don't
come
want to.
set up a double J and show us? what
Okay,
it is.
now I'm straight now.
You got it?
Yes, I completely understand.
That's it.
4 minutes gone.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, what we're gonna practice. We are gonna practice knots to start, okay? We're gonna have you two do a little race and see who can do the knots faster. And whenever you're ready,
we standing,
since
or-
you've proven that you can already tie the knots, we're gonna have a little competition.
Okay.
All right?
With safety dressed, nice, pretty. Not
Pretty,
just done.
pretty, and good.
Pretty and good.
All right? Are we ready?
Yes.
Double loop figure 8.
Same size loops.
Same size loops. Oh my goodness.
Very pretty. Oh my goodness.
So close.
Ah,
Man, you really suck at this, Dan.
yeah,
All right, that-
both ugly.
They are hideous. but
Sorry.
They're just awful.
You dress them up,
There you go.
that's better. You dress up a little bit. There you go.
There.
Dress
They
knots are
still
good
suck.
knots.
Look at the distance between your safety and that knot.
Mine?
Not impressed.
Come on. You should be right up against them.
The closer the better.
That
If
means
you're
less
falling off the
extensions will
building
The less slippage.
and the knot is, and the safety's the only thing that's gonna
Uh-uh.
save you, how much do you want it to slip? This much? Or like Dan did, this much?
9 feet.
All right. Next.
Is that 1-0 me? Just keep it track.
It's gonna be 1-0
Wow.
Tanzer. You better step it up, Daniel.
Come on, son.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna do a butterfly.
What's that song Jerry used to sing? Butterflies.
Oh jeez. Yeah, that's what
Oh, I think we got a wiener.
Uh-oh. Dan's one.
It won't pop. Pop it like it's
Oh.
up.
How are they
There it is.
Ah!
All right, got it.
Got it.
Tanzer,
Alright,
you
1-1.
sucking again.
You got beat by the reserve.
Rookie.
All right, let's pass it on to the older guys.
No!
Older guys.
older
I
guys.
get that side, I get this side. Okay,
Okay,
ready to go.
No, you're gonna need a lot of rope.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
Offset double loop figure 8. Big enough to use.
There's a lot of things happening right now.
Big enough to use, Donnie.
I'm using it on a child. Done.
I'd like to see you set that up. For
It's for a little
Let's
kid.
start over. Start over.
I think AJ's gonna win.
It's
for
for
a
a
little
2-year-old.
You didn't specify.
I said offset figure 8
That's pretty offset.
for a self-equalizing anchor.
Oh,
Well, what else you use an offset for?
rescue knot.
No, what's the offset? You know better than that. Oh, look at AJ.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Make sense now?
I know the offset. When you do the, yeah. Let's think of a thing.
Here. There's a couple beaners.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, look at AJ.
Yeah, buddy.
Neat. One in.
I'll have my bear in there for a minute.
Side.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That's not figure eight though.
You said your knot did not look good.
There it is.
There it is, self-equalizing. Don't think we have enough weight on there, but nope, not enough weight.
Don't stand.
Alright, see as we move, load moves, or the knot moves so that you keep equal
Oh, flapping going on.
each.
So you need at least 2 anchors for this?
You need 2 anchors.
You need 3?
You can do 3, but then it doesn't look like a Y, it looks like a W. But if you have 2 bomb-proof anchors, you're good.
Bump. Well, what would you need two? The bumpers.
Just because you want it to self-equalize.
Ah,
If you don't need it self-equalized, you just use the one.
just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the one. Okay.
What's a bump-proof anchor?
A bomb-proof anchor is an anchor that is connected to, say, it's integrated into the building.
Has it been a building?
Well, building, or it could be the back of a fire truck, a big oak tree.
It's like a really strong one.
Yes, very, very strong.
It doesn't have to actually be bomb-proof.
Would this be
No.
self-equalizing right here?
It's a very exaggerated name.
It would,
As long as your load's in the front.
Move it around.
it doesn't quite work as well as the other one, because it's moving around down there. And it's pulling the anchors towards each other
Mm,
instead of towards the load. See what I mean?
yeah.
So it's
So
kind
the,
of
the angles were kind of messed up.
You right back there?
I don't seem like your hips.
so the angles are better down here. Now it's pulling each anchor towards the load rather than towards each other.
Done.
Good job, Donnie.
Thanks.
Knew you could do it.
Cool.
All right.
I like this one.
I like this one too. All right. Now,
Let's go ahead, say that.
let's set up a double J real quick since we had some questions about that one.
Another eight.
Yeah.
I didn't have any questions. I understood perfectly. Did you? Weren't you the one that had questions?
Yeah, AJ did.
Something about 2 plus
So,
2,
I'm
2
gonna-
times 2, I got
I'm
part of
gonna
it.
have AJ help me set this up.
No one said anything about this essay.
All right. Need that big. You got that part?
Sure.
Okay, so you're gonna have a figure eight there,
Figure eight.
figure eight, in the middle of the rope,
Figure eight.
connected to the anchor.
Anchor bump.
Anchor.
Anchor bump.
You need an anchor?
Okay.
All right. We got one right here.
You need a pulley?
Yep.
Pulley?
Pulley and mirror.
Oh, whatever. That's
Hold on.
Well, you said this is two
In the
single
essay.
pulleys, right?
Two single pulleys.
Another single pulley.
So we need another single
You'll
pulley.
put it down there?
Well, we're running out of room here, but
Oh,
Anchor.
hey, this is our load right here.
what's your load? Got
This
it?
is our load. Let's flip it over, make it a roll.
So this doesn't go on this one?
What?
Does this pulley go on this one?
Nope.
No?
It goes on this one.
And that little bite there?
Right here. Goes right in there.
So good to my load?
Nope.
Anchor?
Nope, that comes over here.
Oh. I guess you need another meter.
Yep. Guess.
I see where this is going.
Alright.
I'll get it.
First 2 to 1.
So which one do I pull?
Hold on. 2 to 1 right here. This is your load.
Right?
And is your load. Your second 2 to 1 comes up here and connects to the end of your first 2 to 1.
Okay.
2 2 to 1s.
Great. One more plan.
2 times 2 is 4.
2 times is 4.
Pull that one.
Pull this one.
You're gonna need someone to sit in the anchor.
And there comes Dan
Oh.
at 1/4 of his original weight.
Which is about.
Because it's a 4 to 1. So
Right.
you're dividing by 4.
Right.
I get it.
Got it now?
I like it.
Cool. And that is my presentation. Thank you
Yay.
very much.
I feel educated.
I do feel educated. I can do a 4 to 1 now.